Hey everyone, this is Serge here. We have a new series. This is actually a post-game interview. So usually we want to do this right after the tournaments. In this case, it's going to be almost like a pre-tournament because we have the Challenger Cup coming up. And this is brought to you by Control Freak. Our spon. It's not our sponsor. We're not sponsored by Control. Okay, never mind. We're not sponsored by Control Freak. But
Ooh, that's a good one.
we have a special guest here with Dave. He's one of our players. He's been with Team War for about, I think, almost a year now, right, Dave? Since Anaheim, June of Anaheim, right?
Is that? Yeah, around that time. Yeah.
It was with Cammy and Josh. So he's our main AR. I don't know why this year in the beginning you weren't our main AR. That was kind of one of the problems I think we faced in the beginning of the game. I don't know why you're licking your lips like that either.
At the beginning, it was just like I felt I was more comfortable with the sub in my hand than Moose was, and then as the game went on, it became more of a sub meta. So then we made a decision that I'd be more comfortable, with an AR, and we needed a new sub player. That's what happened there.
About how are you feeling with the new pickup of Afro? I know you guys haven't played that much together, but you guys have one tournament on your belt and you're 1-for-1. You've won that one this past weekend. So how do you feel like the difference? Because we did just win one with Pete for that EEG tournament. So then how does that difference feel between both players?
I feel like a main problem we've had since the start of the game was with our slaying, and we just constantly got outslayed. Even in scrims we were getting outslayed, but we'd still be winning matches. And then when we outslayed teams, we'd win by a significant amount. So that's what we felt like we needed most, was just a bit extra slaying. And with Pete, well, with the players we have with Pete, Steve-O, Bjarne, kind of just doesn't. It's not consistent enough. Yeah. It was consistent when we had Nasty in Paris because he's an incredible player. Really
aggressive, yeah.
But with all of us, well, the three I named, it's kind of hard to put everything together for that certain thing. So it was unfortunate. It was Pete, but Afro kind of like suits his type of role more than it does with Steve-O and Bjarne. So we thought he would be the best replacement.
Yeah, and then so far it's worked out. How are you feeling going into now this next tournament? And overall, let's take a pause. Like, how do you feel about this new structure where you're really playing these tournaments every week? Is that been like tiresome? Like every weekend playing? I think you've had one weekend off in like the past few months. Or
one weekend off in a very long time, and it is very exhausting, especially when you play the same team, which is the ex-London boys, fond to be known as Connect 5. Like, they are the people we're playing winners finals, the grand finals over and over and over and over and over again. So, and playing them constantly is such it's so tiresome because it's just they try counter us, we try counter them, and it's just whoever literally makes those crucial gunfights in them important times in the matches win the games. Now it's not who's better, us or them. It's just certain tiny things that happen in the game which can happen on your day, and sometimes it can't. So I feel like it really does take it out of you. I'm not going to complain about the money because we're getting there, we're winning loads of money. That's the only good aspect of it. But a couple of weekends off wouldn't hurt. Like,
yeah, it'd be nice. Hopefully next year we go back to the regularly structured LAN. And I know we were getting some flack because we don't really stream matches on Sundays for one, and then this past one we did it for charity, but we didn't want to show the S&D strats. Do you want to address that? Why we didn't do that? Because I know we're getting some flack for that.
Yeah, for the past couple of months we haven't shown any of our S&D. So just because it's a charity stream, it's not going to change our opinions on what we want to do. At the moment, we feel like we're ahead of most teams in certain maps on Search and Destroy. So why would we want to help them gain an advantage on us to try and beat us? We've proven we are we're quite strong in S&D, so we kind of want to stay there. We keep making up new strats and stuff to stay ahead.
Yeah.
Because only so long you can have these strats, and if it's on stream, they only last.
It's watched.
Their lifespan's a bit.
You're cutting it down. How much time does it take to like really get like an S&D strat up and working? It has to be like weeks, right? Of like to finally get it where everybody
Yeah,
knows where to go, like all that stuff. Like it takes time.
yeah. No, the thing is with these S&D strats, you got to practice them in wages because sometimes if you scrum S&D, sometimes people don't take it as seriously. They do things they wouldn't normally do unless there's a couple of quid on the line. So we have to get. Sometimes we don't get the search and destroy challenges of other teams that we want, and we're left in the dirt a little bit. But what you have to do, you gotta think about these strats beforehand, and then when you put them into effect in game, you got to keep doing it over and over and see what's wrong. So you got to fine tune it
Yeah.
until you get exactly how you want to play it, where you want to throw these stuns, what time you want to throw them, where you want to throw your nades, what bit you want to run at, where do you need to look. It's just
So crazy.
everything needs to be fine tuned, so you got the perfect little strat. Obviously, things can go wrong.
Yeah.
That's where all these
That's
wages
where
come into, like
experience,
get
too.
it into tournament ready, for tournament ready.
So, going just to recap that tournament from last week, you guys did get dropped to losers, and had to make a run. How does your mindset change when you go from, say, like winning all your winners matches and winning grand finals to having to go through the pit and back to back matches, and then you have to not only get out of that losers pit, but you have to go to grand finals and win 2 best of 5s. How does your mentality change when you do that? Like when you go through losers earlier than you expect?
To be fair, my mentality doesn't really change throughout it. I still feel like we can beat every team we play. Like when we dropped to the loser bracket, I felt like it came down to us making mistakes in last map. So I feel like we could have easily beat them if we didn't choke certain rounds. So that just comes from my mindset, thinking like, yeah, we shouldn't have actually lost. We're better than that. It's all right. We go to the loser bracket. We beat the first team. Happy days. We beat the next one. Beat the next one. And then we're back against them in the grand final as well. And then you just gotta put everything into it. Really, you just gotta go in with the intensity and not let your head drop if you lose a map. So like we 3-0'd them in the first series, and then in your head you may be thinking like, oh, if we didn't choke the winners semi-finals, maybe the tournament would be over.
Yeah.
And then we go into the second best of 5. We lose first map. It's frustrating, yes, but it comes down to us and our own mistakes. So you just got to regroup, make sure you win the next map, and just get back into the game and go through it.
Who do you think does the best job at like doing that, like regrouping the team together and getting everybody on the same page? Is for sure not you? No way, Dave.
Definitely not me, because it depends. Like if we actually if we lose the map getting outplayed,
Yeah.
then I'm alright with that. Right, we got beat fair and square. But if we lose it on our own mistakes, like if we're going over the stuff in scrims and then we make the same mistake in the tournament matches, then I'm fuming. I'm going down people's necks, and then someone has to tell me to calm down. And I only regain once we start winning a couple of things. Maybe we have to win a map, and then I've regained, and then I'm ready to go again.
You're ready to go again.
Who calms it down? Harry's not going to say a word.
Probably Steve-O?
Steve's sometimes angry with me because he doesn't like seeing these mistakes as well. But it probably would be Steve to calm down. Normally, if Pete was here again, he'd just go, "It's not that deep," and then it would just laugh. But, it'd be Steve, yeah.
Ja.
It can't be Bjorn because he's normally the one making the mistake, and we're normally shouting at him. So.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, and then if Harry makes a mistake, you can't shout at him too long because he's like a little puppy. He'll get really upset.
He gets too sad. Going on into this weekend where it's the big cup. I think it's $20,000. How do you guys feel about going into this tournament? Just going off two big wins. Two big tournament wins back to back.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. With the more time we have with Afro, I think it can only just go up from there. You just need to get into the rhythm of things. You're still getting used to our play style and what we actually want him to do. Considering we only had a couple of days to work with, he had a lot of information to grasp.
Digest, yeah.
Yeah, because Harry had it when he joined the team, so did Nasty, so did, and now Afro had it. Steve-O takes him into a one-on-one session.
Really? This actually happens?
Yeah, Steve-O goes through the hard points, all the DOMs of certain things, what we want to do in the map, which takes about 2 hours. And then the next day, we did do the S&Ds.
We have some questions from the community. I'm going to read them to you. Okay. I think we might have gone over a couple of these. Let's see. Somebody said, ask him how he does that wink of his.
Right. You know,
What's
three
the
simple
trick?
steps.
What's the trick? Yeah.
You look, you close one eye, and then you open it again. Easy as that.
Wow.
No, it's not. So I think I just tried.
Bruh. Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
No, maybe I have to do it with my right one. This was from this was from Lou. He says explanation point size question mark.
Oh, well, just to I'm gonna have to go in my chat for that and get that in there,
Oh yeah.
and then
Alright.
I'll let you
Okay,
know. Right.
okay.
Let me quick exclamation mark size.
What is it?
This isn't
What is
this
it?
isn't good.
What is it? Dave, you gotta say it.
This isn't good. Do you see that?
Todger size is 1 inch. Okay. Wow.
This isn't good.
Wow, that's not good at all. Luckily, your bird is locked up. Okay.
Fuck.
All right. This is from Mal. What hair product do you use?
Products.
Ooh, multiple. Key.
Well, I'll use I'll just take you through it, right? Not this haircut right now, it's bad, but my standard. Get out of the shower, salt spray, put a little bit of hairspray on it while it's wet, brush, or comb. Curl up the fringe, blow dry, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Powder in the middle, blow dry that, and then mix it in so it's all messy. It's all messy in the middle, and then like a little quiff with a little bit of wax. Make the fringe tidy, sides a bit forward, easy as that. And then just a bit more hairspray just so it's, lasts a little bit longer.
It's a lot more work than you guys think. But
No,
when it comes to us,
it's actually a lot less work because it takes about 3 minutes max.
I know for us because we're used to doing our hairs, but for them, the listeners, the viewers, when they try it for the first time, they might be like, "What the hell?" They might have to
when my barber
rewatch this
first
like
did
20
it to my trim,
Yeah.
I tried to copy it. It took me about like a couple of months to actually get it looking, like he does it. But
So don't
it looks
expect your
bad.
hair to just be like magically like really. You have to learn your hair. You have to train your hair. That's a big thing. So
yeah,
all right, Dave. Well, we actually did announce we have a sponsor for War. First one. Ooh. If you could say one word without giving it away, like your reaction, what would it be? Alright, this is the end of the interview. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is something we're going to do on a weekly basis. Thank you, Dave, for coming by and doing this interview with me. We'll catch you later. Please support us this weekend. We're looking forward to, again, winning another tournament. I think if I did the math correctly, your team has won 15 out of 27 tournaments this year? Something like that.
It's around
Yeah.
50% of the tournament.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like over 50%. So you guys are killing it. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And I love having you guys on board. So thank you again, Dave. And give me another one. Cheers.
Thank you.